my channel, Christine, aka Existence is I. And today I want to talk about something that's really important, something that's been on my mind, and something that I see that happens throughout the world and through everybody's eyes. And that is social media is detrimental to one's mind. I want to talk about basically how social media is basically controlling your mind and how it's keeping you, not really true to yourself, because it's a bunch of advertisement. Like, even when you go on it just to talk to your friends, there's always an ad or some type of post or image that pops up that changes your thought process of yourself. So for an example, let's say these supermodels on Instagram. Yeah, they always have the full-on makeup, the full-on itch, the shape, the size, and all of that. So it's basically making you feel like you're not good enough, because what is good enough is what's in your face. Social media can be negative because it makes you feel like you're in competition. So for an example, you could be scrolling down your news feed or seeing posts or whatever, but when you come across a certain image, then it's gonna like psychologically make you feel like you have to be that image. Like, for an example, I follow a lot of fitness influencers, and I'm okay with my body. I really do like my body, but when I see certain bodies, I be like, damn, I really want that body. But of course, I'll talk to my personal trainer to see if it's possible. And when he tells me it's not possible because of genetics, because their femurs is longer than my femur, because I'm typically 5'5", it'd be the girls that's like 5'8" that will have the illusion of a better full body. And that's what I want to go for, the full body and strength. But basically, I just got to realize that I got to accept myself, and not just to remember that social media is negative, and social media is just putting seeds in my head and planting a bunch of trees that's not my trees. You get what I'm saying? So when you go down those feeds, it's basically rewiring your mind that you're not accepting yourself. Media that I don't like is that it gives off an energy saying that we can get it too. We can get that body image. We can get that facial structure. We can get that hair extensions, whatever it is. The thing is, social media is an illusion. And because it's an illusion, it really brings you in it. So everything that you think of and everything that you think about yourself is getting switched on and intermingled with what you're looking at. And it's like, for an example, like, if you know something is bad for you, you will want to limit it, right? If you're hanging around with a certain crowd that you don't like, you will limit it. But the thing with social media is that you don't realize you're under attack. You don't realize you're getting sucked in. You don't realize that everything you think about yourself is slowly diminishing. Studies show that when a person spends more time than another person on social media, they end up depressed. Why? Because they are trying to fulfill their need and fulfill it through what they see on social media. So one way of, trying to control yourself, trying to tell yourself that, social media is fake, it's an illusion, they only there to wrap you in, they only there to tap into your insecurities, is to limit the time of social media. So instead of 5 hours, maybe 3 hours. And if you do 3 hours, maybe 1 hour. And if you do 1 hour, maybe 30 minutes. Just limit yourself on social media. And remember, every time that you go on social media, it's always going to be a trap. It's always going to be set in stone on what you really are basically bound to see. In conclusion, limit the time of social media, because the same energy that you give towards social media is the same energy that social media is giving back to you. And one way that you can do that is simply by turning off the app. Watch TV, spend time with your family, read a book, meditate, better yet, exercise. There's so many ways and so many things. This is one of the things I love to do. Just spend time in nature. Listen to its energy and feel its essence. Something that's way better than social media. Way better.